You're welcome to AgroMix Academy once more. It's your boy, Fish Boy. If you're here for the first time, this is the right place for you to learn agriculture and implement. I will always encourage anyone that you can actually place a bet on agriculture in the agri field. Can actually invest your money in the agri field, provided uh, you can manage the risks. You are ready to take the right knowledge, to get the right knowledge, and to actually you are also actually very business oriented. Don't invest in it if you are too emotional. Don't invest in agriculture if you are too emotional. So today we'll be talking about three realities that agri technician and trainers won't let you know, won't tell you when you get to them that you want to venture in the business. Whether you are an agri technician, when you have just graduated from agri school or whatever, you have one program or the other. You need to know these three things before you actually get into the business. Because when many people talk about agriculture, it looks so easy. It looks like it is the fastest way to get out of poverty or to get success. But here are three things that you need to understand. You need to know that people, the agri technician need to make you understand before you venture into the business. Number one, it is not a get rich quick scheme. Not a get rich quick scheme. You need to understand that agriculture is a sector on its own, is a business on its own, and you don't invest today and expect to harvest tomorrow and start making profit from your first sales. That is not how it is. Whether it is piggery, fish farming, crop production, or whatever. So far as it is agriculture, you need time, you need patience, you need to sort out the right materials, the quality seed needed in your farm. You need time to grow that animal, to grow that fish, to grow that crop, to get into the market size. You need time to market that same product. So it's not a get rich quick scheme. You need time and patience. Agriculture is time, patience, and resilience. Number two is the right knowledge. Knowledge, technical knowledge alone won't save you. Technical knowledge alone will save you. You may know that, you may know how to feed your fish, you may know how to produce your own feed, you may know how to build your own pig fence, you may know how to grow that that fowl or that chicken from day one up to maturity. But that alone won't save you. You need to understand, you need to know that out of the technical knowledge, you actually need management. You need to know how to manage a poultry farm. You need to know how to manage customers. You need to know how to market your product. You need to know how to create a channel, a distribution channel for you to be successful in the agribusiness sector. So this is point two. Meaning technical knowledge alone. You may think that you have the certificate, you have been trained on how to do agriculture, on how to grow a fowl, on how to do piggery, and you think just that knowledge will save you. No, you need something beyond that. You need to have that passion, you need to have that zeal, and you need to take it as a business. Take it as a business, and a business is always define his business is as having the passion, getting the right knowledge, understanding the product, understanding the market, and actually knowing how to get the product uh, to the final consumer. Let me go to point three, which is losses is part of the business. Before I talk more about this, let me give you an example. Losses is part of the business. It's very difficult to do agriculture without expecting losses. A few years back, I invested a lot into rabbit production. I invested a lot into rabbit production. That is, When I was still an amateur, when I was still growing up in the agri sector, in the agribusiness domain, someone told me that you can start with one rabbit and within a year you are good to go. You should be expecting 100 rabbits. Ah, big laugh. I mean, that you start with one rabbit, that is a couple of rabbit, that is a male and a female. That when you get that, you cross it. A rabbit take 28 to 32 days to farrow, that is to put to bed, and it can put to bed up to it can put to bed up to 10 kids. Okay, he said let's say five survive. That is five that you're having, and after 1 month you can cross a rabbit even the day it puts to bed and it take in. Rabbit is one of the highest animal on earth that put to bed, that can put to bed even, let's say, 11 times a year. Okay, he said, okay, let's say if you keep it for, you have to cross it in a year, you cross it 8 times, meaning it put to bed 8 times a year. So 8 times 5 is that is 40. And for the first month, for the first farrow, that is the first delivery, within 4 months the first kids should be ready. Within 4 to 6 months the first kids should be ready for production, that is for crossing. So you cross the kids again. I mean, you do the calculation, you see you're having even like 150 to 200 rabbit. That is the reality on the female. You need. Okay, back to my story. I I invested I invested close to 1 million francs CFA in rabbit production few years back, and I lost everything within 6 months. I started with 50 rabbits, uh, 40 males, 40 females, sorry, and 10 males. Just the cage alone, just to do the cage alone, I spent about 350K. I rented a very big hall. Which I was paying. The rent there was 20,000 francs a month. You can imagine. I say I lost more than 1 million. Back to the stuff. I lost everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. I knew that by 2025 I should be the biggest rabbit farmer, or I should be having at least 1,000 rabbits every month. I should be producing at least 1,000 rabbit every month, but I lose everything. That's not. This is just one example. There are many. So you thinking of getting into agribusiness, you should know that. You should know the three things. You should live with these three things. Number one is not a get rich quick scheme. It is not. Number two, technical knowledge alone won't save you. Number three, you should expect losses. Crises arise, disease outbreak, climate change, and many other factors, be it human, physical, economic factors, will affect you in business. So don't don't fall victims, because there are a lot of people out there misleading, giving out information, giving out, should I call it, discrete informations to newbies in the sector. So don't fall victim. Stay blessed. I'll keep you posted. There are a lot of stories that will be coming up as we move on this journey. Please do where to subscribe, share.